There are four types of performers and workers in every environment. And so evaluate yourself and see where you belong. Now let's go. The first category, the first type are the wheelbarrow type. Now remember, a wheelbarrow will not move until you push it. These are people who know what they're supposed to do, but it's until you push them, that is when they will act. You have to push them. You have to keep reminding them. You have to be there. Why have you not done this? And some of them even shout at them. That is when they do something. Remember, you are the one to load the wheelbarrow and still push it at the same time. These are people who you will train on what to do and still push them to do the same thing that you trained them to do. Another thing with the wheelbarrow is that where you pushed it and packed it, that is where you'll find it and keep pushing it again. These are people who will not use their initiative beyond the instruction. You tell them, please, bring me a jar of water to drink. They will not use their initiative to bring a glass alongside. Now, a wheelbarrow is very reliable because you will not wake up and find it with puncture. No. You'll find it intact mechanically. These people can be very reliable and you may not pay them much, but they can reduce the productivity of that business environment. Now, the second type is the donkey type. Remember, the donkey will perform better than the wheelbarrow, but the donkey must be wiped to work. These are people who will only perform under extreme pressure. And sometimes you have to threaten that you are firing them. You are cutting their salary for them to perform, or else they will not perform completely. And remember, if you let a donkey to go by itself, you just find it eating somewhere and relaxing. These are people who, after achieving some little success, they now relax to enjoy the success until something comes and wipes them. That is when they'll begin the journey again. Now, in life generally, these are people who will not do anything to improve their lives until a problem comes and wipes them. Until life wipes them, that is when they'll pick up and move and move and move. And the moment they pick up and see life becoming better, they settle to enjoy and not move again. Now, the third type are the vehicle type. These are good performers. They perform so well. They're not as manual as the wheelbarrow and the donkey. They operate so well and very productive in the environment. However, a vehicle must have a driver. These are people who may not be leaders, but they're very good performers. But there must be someone that is checking how they're operating. If you leave them to operate on their own, they will actually cause an accident for that company or that working environment. They must have someone to check them around. Now, bad roads destroy vehicles. The same way with these people, a bad working environment can discourage their performance. So for them to perform well, you must create a friendly environment for them to perform well. Now, the last type are the airplane type. Remember, the pilot is only active during the taking off and landing. The moment the airplane takes off, the airplane can be put on autopilot mode and the pilot can just walk around and even go and sleep. Now, these are the type of people that you only need to instruct them. You only need to share the vision with them. After that, you can go and sleep and come and find results right on the table because they are top performance in every working environment. And everyone should strive to get to the aeroplane level. Now, the challenge with the aeroplane type of people or type of workers is that they require high maintenance costs. Now, the fuel for aeroplane is not a joke. And even the parking is not a joke. If you have such people in your working environment, please treat them well, because they're the backbone of the profit and revenues of that working environment. So treat them well, pay them well, and give them a good working environment so that they don't experience turbulence along the way. And so ask yourself, where are you among the four?